Right, we're at the final stages. So the party's tomorrow, and I need to have this little guy. Woohoo! I need to get my 1966 Iron Man looking cool. So as you saw in previous footage, I covered the thing in resin. And it now... If I move the mic. Move the mic. There we go. He looking nice, isn't he? Let's zoom you in, shall we? Obviously this is a quick build, so I didn't sand him at all. So this is what happens when you 3D print something and then just cover it in resin. He looks really nice. Considering you can see the print lines. But at the end of the day, I'm Tony Stark. Yeah, made him, printed him the way it is. So he's looking pretty good, if I don't say so myself. So now, the next thing is, let's make the boots. Let's get the boots done. With boot toppers. And then, I've got to work out how to wear it, because earlier on, you would have seen I was, my master plan was to put these little hooks in and then wear it like a belt. It's quite high up, it starts in the belly button down. Of all times to start losing weight. So it's too big. We measured it, but I've been in the process of attempting to lose weight. And it's backfired for the first time ever because the torso's the cod piece is too big for my waist. So I can either put foam inside it, make it stronger, but I might look, or maybe I even get the Dremel out and saw the sides off. Possibility, just coat it in resin, but you know. Or I attach something around my waist and then attach the cod to that. Like, we'll work it out. This is my process. So this is why it's a bit of a different version of a video. You're not just seeing the outcome and the how-to, you're seeing probably all the crap as well, because I'm just trying something different. So I got these welly boots in hot rod red. So it's the same colour as all the rest of the costume. It also has a nice shine to them. A little more transparent than I was hoping, but I've got the morph suit on anyway, so if I'd known, I might have got some red socks. I might have some red socks. I'll have a look. So that's the boot. And then I've printed, we, Rabbit and myself printed these. So these are the tops for the boots. So what I want to do is, I want to have these at the top of the boot. That's simple. This is going down the route of what I did with my Dead Space Isaac Clarke cosplay, where I got a pair of black welly boots and then I just glued everything to them. But they were much sturdier than these. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to glue a piece of EVA foam into the boot, and then these will attach to the EVA foam. I've got to work out, I should really have the creases down the side, but I've got to work out how to get my feet in. I might make it so these unclip actually, just in case. I'll do the joints on both boots with these. Right, so there go. I'm going to cut them all the same length. And cut all them the same length, so that everything is the same. My little tip is a little bit of olive oil out of a squirty bottle. I use this onto the sharpening stone. Okay, so we've got the joints, each one. So while the glue gun is heating up, let's make the rest of our little pillars. So we've got one there, one there, one there, one there. We just need another one in the middle of each, so another 2. So we need 4 altogether, don't we? Oh dear. So yeah, the idea is these are slide into the boot. It's not like I'm going for a run or anything. So this will be the first video that I'm releasing the videos after I've built the costume. I always release my videos as I'm building, give me inspiration to keep going forward. I always feel like having a video series running on YouTube and having you guys watching and building as well kind of spurs me on. Spurs me on. Spur me on. Is that a real word? Spur me on? Spear me on? Spur me on? Spur me on? Spur me on? The more you say it, that sounds weird. Spear me on? Spur me on? I don't know, Captain. Getting blunt. I don't know, Captain. Spur me on. Won't you spur me on, you? Okay, and the other question is, which is the up and which is the down? Because the one side is smaller. The smaller side must be down. I'm going to put texture side glues better than the smooth side. If you're using the smooth side, it's usually good to make it a little bit rougher if you're using a glue gun and plastic. So I'm going to be using this side into the boot. There we go. Now you got to remember with glue guns, if you're using one like me, which is silly with no temperature, this is going to melt the PLA. Okay, it will melt the PLA. So luckily, because I've now covered it in resin, it will stay together. Boot. Peace. Oh no, they're going to go like that. It's going to sit on top. I love it when a plan comes together. Hey, check out my kinky boots. It works. Excellent. Okay. So let's go forward with that. I'd like to be able to peel them apart. So put it on straight onto here. Always a bad idea, putting it straight onto the PLA. Bad things to do. From Dag79. Yeah, it's not recommended to do that. To put a glue gun straight onto PLA. It's a wee bit stupid. Straight onto the PLA. Living life on the edge. Living life on the edge. There we go. Hello. This cosplayer is sitting in his room. His new kinky boots on. That works. Brilliant. Let's put the back one on and see if how it goes. But I think that couldn't be any better. I mean, the resin as well shines just like the boot. I'll have to wear red socks. I mean, look at my feet with my black socks on. See, that's worked. Get a bit sweaty in there. And that's another thing. If you've never been to a convention, there is a smell, a scent, something that cannot be described. It's unique. The smell of cosplayers, you dirty animals. Make sure that the pieces all line up inside. So we got this to here, to here, to here. So this bit in the middle. See how I drew that A on? Because I was starting to get things mixed up. So I drew an A. Just to make sure that I put the right bits together. And I'll do that, clamp it together. That worked out nice. Got the two pieces. Master plan is I put the boot on gently. I then put these over my legs. I clip them together while they're on my leg, and slide them into my boot. So here you go, I've snipped all the tops off to make them smaller. As you can see, it stays together. And now let's try it on the ye old kinky boots. Oh, so it works. There you go, toppers for the boots are done. So onto my legs, slot in. I've cut them down because they're very long. I'm starting to think that when I walk, maybe they're going to work their way up and they might fall. We won't know until we try. But that is for a different time. So that's done. The toppers are done. We'll put them out of the way. So next is the arc. Now, this Iron Man doesn't really have an arc. What I am doing, all these pieces that are on here, I'm drawing marker lines around. He has two circles, one here and one here. Mr. Rabbit printed me the arc, but we were rushing and we got our sizes wrong. It is massive. That could be the same size as a Pringles lid. Well, I'll be darned. Pringles lid is spot on. Okay. This is glow in the dark as well. Would have been fun. We'll keep it to the side just in case. But that's how cosplay works. You just use your imagination. So Pringles it is. And it actually... In fact, you couldn't get much better, really. First thing is, let's sort these lines out. Now, now that it's all been, oh, it's risky. So shiny. I don't want the pen to run away. I want him to look like he's a cartoon character as well, so I'm following the lines. I'll be really careful because he's really, really, really slidey. I thought makes him look like he's drawn a bit more. So we'll do that. Okay, we'll have a Pringles lid in there. So what I've got to do while the ink is drying, work out how I'm going to light that up. We could use this. The thing like this is you can cut it size. We could have it inside here, like so. I was to glue that in, like so. Then where would I put my electric? It'd be ugly. I could drill a hole in here. I think that's a good idea. If I drill a hole and send it up. Please, 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 fix. So if I was to use some super glue and glue this in. Should we try that? Should we try that? Here we go. So. You know what? This little piece that came out, I can actually stick it straight back in here. You ready? Once I do this, it's done. This has got to go right, please. So we'll do that. Okay, so get that as nice as I can. Oh, circles. So what I've done is I've drawn a black line around the lid where the glue is on the inside. And because I'm drawing lines around all the parts, it kind of looks great. Just turn it on. Turn it on. Ready? Okay, it looks a mess. Doesn't look great. Doesn't look great, but it will do. Oh dearie me. Yeah. It looks like an act, doesn't it? Not one of my it's ugly. Oh dear. Maybe I can put something on top of it to hide the ugliness of it. Now this is where you're welcome to the problem with me. I just can't have it looking that ugly. I'm sorry. I'm just... Call me a perfectionist, but what I'm going to do is, this is a piece of infill when we made the art. I just want to see something. Just trying to hide the mess inside, you see. Trying to mess. You're like, oh, all the detail you put into the art. No. It's because I keep adding things to it to hide the mess. Yeah, there you go. Better? What do you think? Yeah, and then all I need is a bit of Velcro for this little power pack. So it won't waste the batteries now, but it looks nicer just by doing that. Putting a filter over the front, which will fall off. Right, I walked away. I went for a walk and now I'm back. And I jumped straight into drawing circles on a shiny surface. Cause I'm crazy. So I'm using my little 1966 Invincible Iron Man plush now as a ref. It's funny because I found him in a charity shop last week. It was a sign. So I feel like I should take him with me. My little baby. But I can't. But the good thing about him is he's got the details on. And he's got the 4 circles on the back. Wish me luck. Circles. So yeah, so what I'm doing is now I'm going around all the pieces with a black pen to give it a comic book look. I was contemplating going around all the edges as well, but it's so slidey and shiny that I am petrified that it's gonna go wrong and smudge, and I can't put any chemicals on it to clean it because I'm scared I'm gonna take off the stuff. I've glued the switch to the bottom right hand side on my right hand side for the arc, which is nice. So there you go. Just got to put a bit of tape. Got to tape it down. There we go. Just so it doesn't catch on me while I'm putting it on. Let's go and get some more pieces. Let's get my pen and I'm going to start drawing lines around everything. So that's the next thing. It's not a lot I can show you really. Just some pen work. So let me do that and then I'll be right back. Yeah, there's no point in showing you. Just follow the lines that are on the print. There's not many lines on it anyway. The next big part actually is trying to get the cod piece on because I don't know how to wear it, but we'll come to that in a moment. Okay, so here's the situation. This is now Iron Man. I've built him, but I put him on Mannequin Me. I've never tried it on. I don't know if it fits. I don't know if it works. I don't know if I can get into it on my own. I've built him very much like my Mark 1 for getting on and off. But I think we're going to have to maybe, I've got some cable ties. I've been overthinking stuff. I've been thinking, how to clip things together. Because as you saw in normal videos, he's built. But I've still got to really work out how to wear him. So that's what we're going to do now. Let's see how easy this is to put on. So that was me trying the suit on for the first time. I'm hurting, I'm sweating. The cod piece hasn't worked. So I'm gonna glue the cod piece together, have a play around with it and hope for the best. Because that's it, I've run out of time. I'm not even gonna get dressed. I'm going to go and get a glue gun, I'm going to sit at my desk, I'm going to fix him up, and he's done. So, for me to look forward to, and for you to watch right now, here is Iron Man at the party after all that work. I hope you've enjoyed this set of videos, and I hope you subscribe, like the videos, come back for more, because I don't know who I'm going to make next. Who should I make next?